Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Charlie, and I'm back for something slightly different. In this episode, we'll discuss, I don't know yet, but it's gonna be awesome, I'm sure. Okay, so here's the deal. Some of you might be wondering, where is the Lucius 2 playthrough? You said you were recording it for us. And I probably already stated this before, but I'm gonna state it again. Yeah. Like, I've got the first quarter and the last quarter, but the middle section went boom. And that's because I think it was actually possessed. I think that whatever mighty being that might be among us was like, no. No. There's too much weird stuff that happens in this middle section. I am not allowing it to actually record. So, blah. In other news, I played through the entirety of a game called Wooden Floor, which ironically only takes about 43 minutes to get through the entire game. Of course, it took me about an hour and a half because there are a couple small little pieces that I couldn't conquer immediately. I know. What is wrong with me? Must have been an off day. Yes. What else do I have to tell you? I have tried the game called Risk of Rain. It is a very challenging game. It is very tough, and I have died a lot already. Next on the agenda, I know. What the heck's wrong with me? Why isn't there a Blackguard 2 review? It's coming. I swear to God. It's formulating here, percolating. It's getting there, and I'm going... As you can see on the list, I don't know if you can actually read that list. Depends on if you can read my handwriting and the lighting, but it's on there somewhere. That's probably it right there. So, ta-da! It's on the list, man! But have no fear, there is another game that I will be starting to do a playthrough for. It's called Tormentum Dark Sorrow. So be on the lookout for that playthrough. I am, as soon as I'm done with this, I am going to upload the Wooden Floor playthrough, and then of course place it on the website because that's what I do. And then I'm going to post a couple other things. Did someone decide that the Ouya could potentially be like a on live type of deal? Because I swear to God, I just saw a story today that said you can stream the Game of the Year edition of the Batman game. I can't remember if it's Arkham City or Arkham Asylum. How much does it cost? And I'm assuming, since you're saying streaming, that means that I have to have a good internet connection, which of course makes some people's ability to play the game go. Also, where is the rendering coming from? Yes. Where is the power? Because the Ouya, it's a nice device, but I don't think it's going to be like overly clocked to do all the awesome stuff. I think there's something else I'm supposed to tell you. But I can't remember. Something's wrong with me. I went to the Atlanta Hawks game this past Friday. For you people who are not basketball fans, that the Atlanta Hawks are a basketball team. They're the Atlanta basketball team. I know that sounds like duh, but the reality is there are not actually a lot of Atlanta fans in Atlanta. Usually, depending on the sport, let's stick with basketball. The Los Angeles Lakers, when they come to town, their fans in previous years have vastly, grossly outnumbered the Atlanta Hawks fans. That's the same for like teams that have a gentleman by the name of LeBron or Kevin Durant. The Knicks, the Celtics. I feel like there's another team. I can't remember off the top of my head. Maybe the Clippers sometimes. The Bulls, Chicago Bulls, of course. So it is actually refreshing that this past Friday, the vast majority of the fans were actually Atlanta fans. I've only been an Atlanta fan for like 29 of my 32 years, and I've probably been for the entire 32 years, but I can't remember that far back. So that being said, let's see here. What else? Do I have anything else for you? PAX happened. I wish I was there. Damn you, financial constraints. I don't have the money. There's two things about PAX. One, I would love to have been there because it would have been awesome. Actually, to be honest with you, if I could have been anywhere, it would have been a GDC. the Game Developers Conference, because there's some amazing stuff that goes on. Yes, it's not as flashy and glamory as PAX. You don't get to see, you'll see some stuff, but the talks there are supposed to be legendary. And I really hope that one day, I can actually show up there or attend in some capacity. Where was I going? Oh, yes, PAX. The only issue I really have with PAX, well, besides the financial, because you got to buy your plane ticket, then you got a hotel room, and then this one was in Boston. So the fact of the matter is, when you're at the convention, you are at the convention. You have no chance to really do your own thing unless you want to take the shuttle back to your hotel, do some stuff, and then hope to catch the shuttle to go back to the convention, because the shuttle's like in the middle of the harbor. And not the shuttle, the convention's in the middle of the harbor. Not in the middle, you know what I mean. You can Google it. The other thing is, I think it's high time that PAX actually starts putting a bigger constraint on occupancy. I know PAX wants, the Penny Arcade people are awesome. They want everyone to see everything. But the fact of the matter is, it's way too overcrowded. There is no way, basically, for me, I love going to the panels as well as checking out the stuff. But in reality, it's one or the other at a time. You can't be like, well, I have an hour and a half before this panel starts. I'll just hop in this line real quick, and then I'll be done. It'll be like, oh, I've got an hour and a half before this panel. If I want to actually make the panel, I got to show up an hour beforehand because people are going to be lined up. Or if I really want to play the game, I'm going to miss out on the panel, and I'm probably going to spend an hour standing in a line to play 10 minutes of a game. Which, of course, a lot of people are like, oh my God, I just played this brand new game. It's gotta be awesome. Which I have gone through that experience. But the thing is, I'd rather spend time, I don't know. I actually, I haven't really been to a convention that I haven't been working in a long time. I kind of like working the conventions. Yes, sometimes I get a little bit antsy and I walk around and I, check out all the other booths and maybe, step into well, if I didn't have a table, I would definitely be stepping into other people's talks, hoping that I can record them, because that would be awesome. But if they are like, no, only convention goers can know the knowledge that comes out of my mind. And then I go, all right. So there you go. Okay, so seriously, I am going to start playing some other games so I can give you reviews. And that about does it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Let's see if I can get my dog to join the show. Arlo, come here. Come here. Come here. This is a guest star appearance right here. Come here, goofball. Tell these people about video games. Look over that way. Don't look at me. Look at it. Over there. No, no, no. Ah! You're attacking. Ah! No, no. Wave at the people. Wave at the people. Say, hello. Hello. Okay, go. Go. Go! I don't need you anymore. All right, seriously, I will start doing some more games so I can give you more reviews. Be on the lookout for a ton of reviews. I'm in the mood. Or, yeah, that's weird. Okay, yeah, seriously. I'm out. I'll see you later. Don't forget, Thursday night hangout is at 8 Eastern time. I think we're in daylight savings mode now, so I don't want to say Eastern Standard Time, because I think now it's like EDT instead of EST. Whatever. It's 8 o'clock on the East Coast with the effects of daylight savings time on Thursday. So be there. Check out the awesomeness. Zelius and I are going to blow your mind. And that, my friend, is a promise.